Hey guys, and welcome to White Butterfly 1111. These are your new moon in Aquarius pick a card readings, so the guidance that you need to hear from your spirit team, your angels, about what's coming up for you during this new moon in Aquarius that's happening on the 9th or 10th of February, wherever you are in the world. We're going to choose 3 piles together. Tune into which pile you feel resonates with you the most, and there will be timestamps in the description box below. So let's see what our piles are today. That one. That one. Thank you. So for pile 1, we have, woo, new love. Well, sure it is. Valentine's coming up as well, isn't it? So let's see. So for pile 2, we have focus. Let's see if you can see that properly. Focus. And for pile 3, we have answered prayer. So I'll leave the video playing for a few seconds and pause if you need some extra time. Like I said, you can choose 1, 2 or all 3. Just tune in to whichever you feel is more resonating for you. See you in your readings. Hey pile 1, welcome to your readings. You chose this card of new love, and basically I'm seeing here is that if you are either in a relationship, it doesn't make any difference, or whether it is you are single, there's new love headed your way. Now that could be a new love in a romantic way. It could also be a new love of a new enterprise, a new career. You take it whatever resonates for you, but I do feel like your angels are guiding you. They're pointing you in the right direction at the moment. But it's about you being aware and open to the guidance or the signs that you're being given at the moment. So let's see what this is about for you. I'm feeling with that as well, it's like sometimes I think we have to expose ourselves to new situations and take a deep dive into those new opportunities, whether it is love in your life and whether you've been hurt in the past before and there's new love coming in. Are you open to receiving that new love? Sometimes it's like just pop your feet in the water and see how you get on, before you make any rash decisions and things like that. But the new moons are also about new beginnings, revealing things to us, moving forward. Now it is the new moon in Aquarius. Now Pluto has just gone into Aquarius, so it's like this energy that we're going to be feeling now, or we are feeling now, is like this is the energy that basically could be going on for the rest of our lives, like the next 20 years at least. So it's like, what energy do you want to step into? And like I said, you're being pointed in the right direction. It's just that, are you being open, and are you being aware of the situation around you? What other messages do we have, please, for pile 1? Thank you. So we have show the world the real you with the full moon in Aquarius. Right, again, it's a new moon coming up in Aquarius, but this is the full moon in Aquarius. Did we or did we not say you need to possibly bear all to expose yourself to new things, new opportunities that are coming in? Just go out and be that daredevil. So it's like the world needs to see the real you. It's saying there, we've got a new start is coming with the new moon. We have faith in your dreams. Adjustments are required. And yeah, get another one in. Take time to breathe out. I see a lot of purple in these cards. Purple to me basically means your connection to the divine, your connection to spirit, your psychic abilities. That's what purple means to me. We do have blue here at the end as well, which basically means is like sometimes some of us want to communicate something, so maybe you have a new love interest in mind, but you're just too scared at the moment to sort of like make that first move yourself. But it's like whatever you have been planning, whatever you've been dreaming about, the world needs to see who you are now. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to go out and basically, I don't know, set up a YouTube channel or something like that, unless that's what you want to do, unless you've got something to communicate with the world. There's things in your life that need to be adjusted at the moment. It's like you're in and out of should I do this or should I do that? I can't say this because they may think that. It's like your mind is playing tricks on you at the moment. Now, we do have this new moon. New moon is starting. For some reason, I'm being brought to eclipse season, which I think is the end of March, beginning of April, between the full and the new moon. So something could possibly be on the horizon from now until mid-April. But it's like, I feel like you need to get out, you need to cleanse your soul, you need to cleanse all that stagnant energy off you. So maybe go near water. That's why we're seeing the blue here. Maybe go near water to actually get yourself clear about your way forward. But you're definitely being given signs, synchronicities, and I feel like there is a big transformation happening for you up to possibly springtime. Some of you may need to, because I'm seeing more on this one, look up to the stars. Maybe there's something up in the sky there that you'll see something, or a shooting star, and that'll be a sign. There's some sort of sign that you need to see that will bring in this new love into your life, or a new chapter of love. So like I said, this love can be anything towards the love of a career, the love of a person, the love of yourself even. It's like a new way of doing things in love. This is what I'm feeling this new love is all about. So let's see what the tarot is for you, pile number one. I feel like some of you have been stuck for so long that it's like, I say like this tree, it looks like, I know it's dark, but it looks like it's old and withered. And it's like, I feel like that's what you feel like, whether it be in the love department or whether it be in some area of your life. And it's like, yeah, that'll never happen for me. That's what I feel like the energy is like. But it's like, this is saying there's a brand new start coming for you, starting from this new moon in Aquarius. But and it could even be going up to the full moon. That's the next 6 months. So what is it? Now Aquarius is obviously around what is this, August, September time, something like that, September, October, something like that. So it's yeah, the next 6 months anyway. So if you're watching this video after that, just know it's within the next 6 months, there's something coming in for you. Okay, so we've got one there. do we have for pile number 1, please? One more, please. Oh, that one. Thank you. So we have the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups, there's that love overflowing, the Ten of Cups, wow, the Two of Coins, that showed itself when it fell out of my hand, the Devil, and the Page of Cups. This is all about using your own intuition. It's about, see, the High Priestess can also be about secrets being hidden from yourself. Now, like I said, there is a new moon. This new moon coming up is in Aquarius. This is about revealing things about yourself as well. That's why I feel like some of it's actually self-love that we need to work on. And it's like you can go from this Ace to the Ten of Cups very easily when you just listen to your own inner guidance. I do feel with the Two of Pentacles here, the Two of Coins, it's like you're back and forth. We said that at the beginning. You're back and forth. You're back and forth. This Devil's on your ear, or in your ear, saying, well, do you know, who's going to love me? Who's going to, like, why am I going to be fit for that job? Why me? And the Page of Coins is coming in saying, like, we're offering you this new opportunity now to provide for yourself, do things for yourself, trust in your own intuition, trust that whatever is inside is going to bring either new love in some form or another into your life. But are you willing to go through that transformation? Are you willing to go from the Ace to the 10? It's great being in love. This is overflowing. But you want 10 of them, times by 10. The choice is always yours, but I do feel like there's balance coming into your life as soon as you decide, because you're back and forth, like I said. It's like those scales are like weighing up and down. Are you willing to put in the time and effort to go within to do the work so that you can have whatever you love in your life? I'm feeling with this as well is that, especially with the Page of Coins here, it's like, go back to your inner child. What did you want to do when you were a child? Do you remember we have that imagination? This is our soul that's calling on us to start afresh. And it's like, what do you want in your world? What do you want your world to be like? Is it that world where we dream of the biggest of biggest things that we can be or do or have even? And the Page of Pentacles, I feel, is here to say that, like, I'm here to provide what you want. I have the gems within me. I can pass these gems of knowledge, I feel, onto you, but they actually are within you. We said at the beginning, we just need to be open and aware to the signs, synchronicities around us for us to get us to this, from the Ace to the Ten of Cups. Let's clarify this, see if we get any more information. Okay, can we have more information for pile number 1, please? So, they're all jumping out at me. Pile number 1, please. Okay, so you've got the Three of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Swords. We've got the King of Swords, some of you are going to be, we were saying there before about you being showing yourself to the world, and it's like the Six of Wands is also about being recognized, like being that famous person, if that's what some of you actually want. 2 more, please. The Strength card. And last one, please. Okay, and we've got the 10 of Swords. Okay, so with this, what I'm seeing then is like we've got the 3 of Cups on the High Priestess. So it's like saying to me is that when you start listening to your own inner guidance, when you bring those feelings to the surface about what it is that you want, I feel like the 3 of Cups is there to say you're going to be so happy about this. You're going to rejoice in this. You're going to be out partying. Sometimes with some of you, it could be the fact that you need to get out and socialise. Like I said, show the world the real you, get into situations that you haven't been in before, expose yourself to the world, you know, in a good way. And the 6 of Wands being on that Ace of Cups, it's like, yes, you are going to get the recognition, you are, but doesn't mean public recognition, unless that's what you want. This can be recognition from your guides, your angels, your spirit team, your ancestors. But know that if you're putting in the work to get what you want, or to go to that next level, you're going to be able to like just take time for yourself then to actually like be happy. And like with 4 of Swords there is all about resting away from the hard work, because you've put yourself under so much pressure. But it's on the 10 of Cups, so it's saying to me is like you can sit back, you can relax, you can bathe in that beautiful like spa if you want to, because you've got everything that you need. And the King of Swords saying to me is like, but you need to get your life into balance. And the way I'm saying that is because the King of Swords about, he knows what he wants. He'll cut them people out of his life that he doesn't want in his life anymore, or that's no good for him. He'll take the job away and go to a new job, or whatever it may be. He'll cut the things, people, places and situations out of his life so he can work on himself. And you've got the strength to overcome this obsessiveness, this mind games, this feeling trapped in your own body. You've got the strength to overcome it. Now, we said Aquarius season, now I said next 6 months. Now I'm recording this in February, so the next 6 months is around August. So it's like Leo the Lion, the 8-8 portal could be a time when this is actually coming to a head for you. It's like you'll see more being exposed. But it's like you've put in the hard work. The 10 of Affirmation, you've put in the hard work, you've been slogging, you've been doing everything you can, and the hardships are over, because I feel like some of you are really struggling at the minute. And I feel like this new love is to say this is not necessarily a romantic love. It's more of a love of life, a love of yourself, a love of being in the joys of being on this planet. And I feel like this new moon that's coming in for you is basically saying you've got the strength to overcome all those mind games. You've got the strength to power through. You are going to be victorious. You're going to be successful if that's what you want. But the choice is always yours. We've always got a choice. Are you going to live a life where you just feel like you're struggling all the time? Or are you going to start going within, listening to whatever secret you have inside, listen to that inner child and say, no, this is a new year now. This is a new life for me. I want the best of everything. I said, look at this. We've got a heart on this. These guidance messages, just love that. So yeah, so basically between now and the next 6 months, I would say, there's a lot of work. It can feel like a lot of work because we're listening to our own intuition. We're not seeking recognition from other people unless that's where you are at in this lifetime now. It's like you have to sort of like take them steps to go within and then decide from there. So let's finish off with some guidance messages for you, pile number 1. First one, this is the picture, and it says, I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. We've got this picture, and it says, gratefully I surrender my struggle. One turned over there, so we'll take this one, and that is the picture, and it says, I flow towards my goal. I am strongly protected as I go. And I feel like this is saying is like you need to take time to balance your relationship, not just with time, because time is going so fast, it's unreal at the moment. It's like if you use your time well. And I know it's yeah, sort of like saying it's like, oh my God, it's so hard to plan my day out because the time's going so well. But you know what? You need to plan in time to spend time for you. This is why it's saying is you need to have a balanced relationship with time. You need to spend time on you. We've got the 4 of Aphmase, the High Priestess, working on your own inner strength. And then you'll see that the struggles will be over, the struggles will be gone, and you will be going towards what it is that you want in your life, and know that you are fully protected because you're listening to your own intuition. Pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it doesn't resonate, please go check one of the other 2 piles. I'd also be grateful if you like, shared, subscribed to my channel. I'm just starting this off afresh again, because listen, we all go through certain things in our life, and I've been one of them too, whereas I've had to go within to work on things in my life. And just to let you know that I am also going to be setting up another channel where it will just be about, it'll be like a podcasty type channel, where it won't be card reading. It will be more about how to help people navigate the issues or the problems that we're seeing on a day-to-day life, personal problems, because I feel like there's a lot of people needs that at the moment. So I will let you know when that is up and running and when I've started that, but like I said, I'm so grateful that you are here and that you are continuing to keep following me, and I will talk to you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2, you chose this card of Focus, if you can see that. And what I'm getting from this at the moment is, I feel like you're being distracted by something at the moment. I feel like you are working on things that are like pure and good for you. I see the white roses here. Something that's good for you, something that's brand new, something that's meant for good. But I feel like you're being distracted by something, and I feel like you're being guided at this time to say you need to stop being distracted by all these different things around you, and focus on what you've been working on, whatever that may be for you. So let's see what this means for you, pile number 2. So this new moon is in Aquarius. Like I said, we've just had Pluto go into Aquarius. So this energy is basically, I feel, is a new beginning for all of us, and it couldn't be, even though there will be certain things within your life that you will be working on, but I feel like, especially with Pluto going into Aquarius, it's like this is happening for up to the next 20 years. So it's things that, like, I feel like this is why you need to focus a lot more now, is to know what you actually want to do in this life. because 20 years down the line is, unless you're very young watching this, you know, it's like, how many years do I have left? Don't ask me why I had to say that then, but like that was meant to be said to somebody. Okay, thank you. So we have hold your vision. Wow, the fixed moon. Hold your vision. Focus. A time for healing. Meditate and contemplate. Show the world the real you, the full moon in Aquarius, and have faith in your dreams. Wow. Well, these two cards were in pile 1, so if you feel like you need to, or you were drawn to pile 1, please go watch that. But yeah, focus, it says. I think you're being distracted on your own healing. Like I said, there's something pure and good that is basically coming your way, but you're being distracted from that at the moment. And it's like, and this is why I feel like you could be drawn to pile number 1, is like, it's time for you to go within. It's time for you to start believing in your own dreams, not worrying about excuse me sorry about that, not worrying about what other people are doing, not worrying about how it's going to affect other people, unless it's in a bad way. We do everything for the highest good of everybody, and it's like, we need to get our life into balance now. We need to get our own crap in order, basically. You know, so it's like, stop being distracted by those little shiny balls, those little shiny what is it called, shiny ball syndrome, or whatever it's called, or shiny object syndrome, I don't know what it's called, something like that. You know what I'm talking about. And it's like, focus on you now. Start focusing on the things that you want in this life. If you've got a goal in, or a dream in place, don't waver from that. Don't let other people put you off. Make your own choices about these things, and if you're unsure about it because of what other people have said, this is why you're being asked to go within. Go meditate. Go and ask the question and see what answers you get back. You'll be given the right direction. You'll be sent the right way and on the right path, because it's for your highest good of you, so long as you ask the right questions. We can be so distracted with all the noise that's going on around us, with people wanting to input into your life because they won't deal with their own problems in their own life. You're being asked to go in. These are all like top 4 chakras, the heart chakra right the way up to the crown chakra. And it's like, you need to listen to source. You need to listen to your heart. And what does your heart want? It's not about anybody else. Not at the moment. Until you are healed yourself, until you go through your own traumas and deal with them, how can you be a guide, or how can you be, because it says show the world the real you, how can you be true to yourself if you're hiding behind your traumas? Your traumas are only what you've experienced in this lifetime. The real you is the soul within, the spirit that wants to come out, the energy that wants to come out of you, that says, this is me really, I'm this light being, I'm this spirit in this body, and I come in the most highest vibrational truth and love frequency. Are you going to let other people distract you, or are you going to keep focused? Let's see what the tarot has for you then. I feel like some of you think that you're trapped. It's like a bit like the 8 of Swords type of energy. Some of you are trapped in a situation that you can't get out of. That's why you're not focusing on what you want. It's like as if you can't get out of that job that you're in, or you can't get out of that marriage that has dissolved, or you're being held accountable for something that is not your responsibility anymore. Whatever it may be, that's what I'm feeling from this. So, and it's like the world, or this new moon, is now telling you, or the universe, or whoever you want to believe in, source, it comes from within. It's like it's saying it's your path, it's nobody else's path. You choose what you want to do in this lifetime, which is why you need to keep focused. You need to stay focused and stop being distracted by other people and other situations, no matter what situation you've been in with them. Okay, thank you. So we've got the Seven of Swords, the Six of Coins, the Tower, the Four of Cups, the Two of Coins, and sorry, one more. Oops, there we are. The Queen of Cups. Something has to give. You need to have a breakthrough to get your life back into balance. The Seven of Swords can be a little bit of a trickery energy. It's like, I feel the universe is, the universe is sending you tests. There you go. They're sending you experiences that, yeah, and I think they're sending you these things to actually be, to keep you distracted and to see whether you've learnt your lessons from the past. As I'm getting goosebumps all over my body saying this, it's like, once you pass those tests, it's like, we're going to offer you something. We've got this letter, this package here that is going to make you see things more clearly. It's going to break down those barriers of whether it be the wall that's around your heart, or whether it's the wall that's around your mind, or whatever it may be. It's like, we're going to help you break those down those barriers, so you can become your own queen, basically, or not gender specific, but your own queen of your own emotions, and not other people's emotions. And it's like, the Four of Cups is normally around so it's like looking at things from the past and still contemplating over them and not seeing what's right in front of you. And I feel like the universe is trying to show you things, but you've got that barrier up, like I said. You've got those walls up that needs to come crashing down around you. Now, does not mean that it needs to be in a bad way. It just means that, like, you need to have that breakthrough moment. You need that bolt of lightning to, like, wake you up from your slumber, basically, to say, oh my gosh, why was I, like, worrying about this? Why was I listening to what this person said? Why was I doing the things that was not good for me? And once, like, the universe goes, hey, we're offering you this opportunity, we're offering you this now. Are you ready to get your life back into balance? Are you ready to become that divine feminine, divine masculine balance in your life, that you're working on things that is good and pure for you? When you work out that vibration, one of truth and love and peace, you will see your environment around you becoming like that as well. Because you'll attract in the people who are at that vibrational level too. This is why the universe throws these little shiny balls at us, shiny objects. Ooh, that looks good over there. Let's go get that. They're distracting you from you working on you. They're stealing from you. Seven of Swords. They're stealing from you. But they're doing it to see whether you can literally keep focused on you and not the distractions around you. So let's clarify these then for you, pile number 2. Let's clarify this. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Wands on the Seven of Swords. We've got the Temperance on the Six of Coins. We've got the Judgment card on the Tower. Yeah, that's that like enlightenment, that's that wake up call. We've got the Queen of Pentacles on the Four of Cups. We've got the Two of Swords on the Two of Coins. And one more, please. Too many. Okay, and we've got the Lovers on the Queen of Cups. So this is you. Sevens to me are all about lessons, experiences. That's why we've got the two sevens here as well. It's like once you stand in your own power, once you stand up for your own beliefs, the universe can throw all at once at you, because you'll start noticing them. You'll start noticing the signs, you'll start noticing the synchronicities, you'll start noticing that you're being distracted from one thing because something else is happening. And it's like, for you to get back into balance, we've got the Temperance card. The Temperance card is about balancing those emotions. It's like the only way you do that is to stay focused. Stay focused on you. The universe will give you things. The universe will provide for you. We've got the Harvest card here. That's the wake-up call on the Tower. Like I said, there's some sort of light bulb moment that you need. There's some sort of like, what I'm seeing from this, I'm seeing this little gnome or pixie or whatever it is offering this apple here, and the first thing that came to mind was Snow White. It's like, don't be distracted by a shiny apple or them shiny things, because on the other side there's somebody being devious and taking things from you. So not all is as it seems when somebody is trying to be nicey as I call it. All their intentions may not be good, you know. So it's like making sure that you're aware, making sure that you see the things very clearly in your life. You have the power within you. You can be comfortable in this lifetime, and that's material things, that's stability, that's security, that's within your own body even. You can have that when you realize that the universe is testing you. The universe is sending you things to test, to see whether or not you go after this shiny object, or whether you're still going to concentrate on what you're doing. And I'll give you an example of this is because I've just noticed this, the Five of Swords, and I said the Two of Swords, like there's a decision that has to be made, and it's like, okay, so the example I've got is like, you'll probably notice from this channel I stopped doing card readings for a while, because I was being distracted by other things. Were them things there to help me? Maybe, I don't know. Listen, at the end of the day, it's like I went on a different path, and basically I thought that doing this channel, was I reaching enough people, was I getting the message out there? But you know what, it's not just about my intention is for the people to see these messages to help them, but it's also about me, because I'm learning things from reading these cards out to people, because it's like these are collective energies. These are not personal readings. If you want personal readings, obviously go to the description box. I do personal readings, but these are collective readings, so I know that this means that I'm not the only one going through this. There's other people going through this as well, and I'm like, now it's time for me to show the real me as well. I was being distracted. I wasn't focusing on my things that I wanted to do. I was worrying, yeah, I suppose, about other people. But then who was worrying about me? Who had my back? Only I can have my back. When your back's turned, people steal from you. People take from you. And this is what I feel, and this is here to tell us all now, whoever's reading pile number 2, is that we have to honour our own emotions. We have to honour what is right for us. When we have things right in our life, people, places and situations we get into will be right in our life for us at this time. So like I said, I thought that was the 2 of swords on the 2 of coins. 2s are about balance, 2s are about decisions, 2s are about, even the Lord and the Lady there, the lovers, are about decisions that have to be made. But this is the 5 of swords. So the 5 of swords is that, like, you've made that decision and you said, that's it now. I'm focusing on what I want. I'm taking back my power. I'm taking back the things that I want. I'm going to start loving my life. I'm going to start bringing my life back into balance, because this is what's good for me. It's not about anybody else. It will be about anybody else or everybody else as soon as you decide that good things are going to start happening in your life, because you'll see the good happening around you then. So yes, most of us do need a big wake-up call. Most of us do need that tower moment for things to come crashing down before. And if you notice it before it comes crashing down, good, because then that means that you can work on it. And the way you work on it is noticing the signs, noticing the things that are around you, pointing you in that direction. It could even be like, I was told the other week that I had to listen to the message from music, so like the songs and the lyrics, and things were coming into my head that I haven't even heard for ages, because I was in a state of like worry, panic, and like, what if this happens and what if that happens? Listen to the music, listen for the signs. And I could even point that back to yesterday, whereas like I started going into my head again. The song that I was singing a few weeks back came onto the TV, on a TV program. It was playing in the background, and I was like, right, okay. That brought me straight back into myself to say, Zoe, you're in your mind too much. You need to start working on your heart-centered space. Listen to your inner self. So we are all going through this. So do not think that you guys are the only ones. I'm going through this too. Even to the stage, and I'll say this now, is that even to the stage whereas like I am going to be doing one of these readings, reading a day for you now. Zodiac signs, I may just be doing like short reels or something like that for them. But I'm going to do like a pick a card every day. And what I'm going to also be doing is setting up a different channel, which is more like a podcasty type channel. So this is a channel that's going to help people to come back into alignment, to help people to work on those fears, to help people to see the signs, the synchronicities, what do I look out for, how do I go about this? Because I didn't have that. You'd ask people, what does that look like? It's like, it's very hard for people to explain. So I'm going to try my best through this podcast, and as soon as I've got it up and running, there'll be a link in the description box below. But I feel that the world needs this. I am an empath. I am a healer. However, if you're a healer, you want to help everybody else, and I was trying to do that through a controlling type of way, which is what empaths and healers do. Just the nature of it. So instead of doing it that way, I'm going to put it out to the world. I'm going to show the world what I can do. I'm going to show the world my own intuition, whatever I feel is right for the world. It won't be cards. It will just be me. And possibly, if it's going to be like a podcast, there'll be other people I'll be bringing in on too. So just to let you know about that as well. So let's finish off with some final guidance for you, pile number 2. Final guidance for pile number 2, please. Okay, so this one first. And it says, I will persist, my will is strong. Then we have that beautiful sun behind the moon. And it says, I know myself deeply and find myself worthy. It's the eclipse. So something could be happening between now and the eclipse season. And we have this, looks like a little stargate. And it says, beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. And this is about finding the beauty in things. And what more beautiful beings can I say than us as human beings? You can overcome this. You can get through this. You are worthy of very many things in your life. Just try not to get distracted too much. Focus on you. Focus on what brings you healing and joy, because then you will see that you will surround yourself by people who are healed, who are in joy, in love, in happiness, in peace, or at peace, should I say. Pile number 2, like I said, if this does not resonate for you, please go check one of the other 2 piles. I'd also be grateful if you like, shared, subscribed. Like I said, I've just started this channel up again because I was being distracted. So I would be very grateful if you like, shared and subscribed, as it will really help me to get my message out there as well. And pile number 2, I'll talk to you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you chose this card of answered prayer. Ooh, this new moon is bringing in something new for you, something that you've been asking for a while. It's like you've been literally praying and praying and praying on this like for a long time. And I feel like the black belt is coming out to me. So black belt just reminds me of like judo or like karate or whatever. And it's like there's something that you want that is basically, it's like it's if it's pushing you up the ladder, it's pushing you up to a higher level. So if it's about your ascension, if it's about going to the 5D world or whatever it may be, a new earth that you want in, your prayers are literally being answered. It could even be up leveling in a job, up leveling in finances, but it's something that you're going to love anyway. This new moon is bringing in for you. Let's see what this is all about, pile number 3. Messages for pile number 3 for this new moon Aquarius, please. Okay. Pile number, 3. And that one I feel there. Cute. Well, okay, thank you. So we have adjustments are required. Work through your fears. A new start is coming. Conclusions are within reach. And the fiery climax approaches. There's something you have to change in your life. There's something that, for this new start to come in, even though it's starting around this new moon, we've got the new moon here, but we've got 2 full moons. We've got the full moon eclipse happening in the, just bear with me 1 second. Okay, so we've got the full moon eclipse happening in Libra, I think it is, at the end of March, with the new moon, with the solar eclipse happening in the beginning of April. Now April is Aries seasons, but you could take this between then and Aries, the new, and Scorpio is obviously October time. So some of you, I feel like, have been working on this since October, of what you've been wanting to come in and what you wanting to manifest. And I feel like between now and April, with these eclipses, is when you'll see things coming to fruition for you. I do feel there's still things that you're still a bit worried about, things that, and it could be the fact is this manifestation even going to come into play for me? It could be something like that, but it's like there's some things that you need to sort of like change what you're doing, with that adjustments are required. it's like there's things that you, and it possibly is the fact that you've got fears around certain things. It could be the fact I've got this new job, I'm moving up the ladder, I'm getting promoted, but it's like, what if? So all I'm going to say is, what if it's good for you? What if it's like the best that you've ever had? Change your what ifs into a positive. So it's like that saying, do you know, where we say, what's the worst that can happen? Ask, what's the best that can happen? Change up your words. We've got the Six of Cups coming out. Flew out the pot first. This is definitely something from your past that you've been dreaming about. Brand new start, look. Ace of Wands. A passionate new start for some of you. And passion doesn't just mean like sexual in nature. Passionate is like, what's your passions, what's your goals, what do you want to have that can fulfill your life, you know? Some of you with those roses, it could be though romance. Take what resonates. And it could be the fact that, like, is this someone from your past returning that basically you're thinking, whoa, do I need to really like take this on board? But what is the best that could actually happen? What's the best thing that can happen for them coming back into your life? This is like the Hanged Man. Look at things a bit differently. Stop worrying about what's happened in the past. Stop worrying about the things that may or may not happen. You're nearly at the point where things are going to start turning for you. Your prayers are being answered. So it's like, release those fears. Well, I'm getting more cards out here. So I just want to update you on what's been happening basically. I mean, if you were drawn to pile 2, you more or less know, but like, apologies if you're hearing this again. It's like, I was going through certain things myself that was distracting me from putting these messages out to the universe, out to the world, out for people to see. But because I've been drawn to do this again, I'm going to be doing daily pick a card readings. Not so much zodiacs anymore, but what I will be doing is, if there is zodiacs signs wanted on the channel, I'll start doing little reels for the zodiac signs. Or split them up into little reels depending on what the message is. So I'm going to be doing that for this channel, but I also want to, or I'm in the middle of setting up another channel, and this channel will be more like a podcasty type channel. There won't really be cards in it. It'll be more for the fact that it's we're giving guidance on these channels to actually for you to go and pursue whatever it is or whatever guidance you've been given. So if it's like working through your fears, if it's like connecting in with your inner child, if it's like you healing that you need to do, if it's like adjustments are required, what is it that you need to change in your life? It's them type of things. It's like, we need a channel that is going to say, right, okay, this is what we need to do within our own life to change it up. Do you understand what I mean? So it's like, there was never, for me, how do I connect in with my intuition? How do I do this? How do I do that? What do you mean? It's just like this voice in your head. What does that mean? I feel that we need something out there to help people to actually start connecting in with themselves, to understand what it means when you get triggered, to understand what your shadow side of you means. It's like those things. I'm not saying that nobody does it out there, but what I'm saying is, like, I feel that what's needed from my perspective is that I didn't get them. I didn't understand them. I didn't understand how to do those things. So this new channel is going to be that. It's like showing you how. 10 of Coins has just come out. Oh, it's going to be successful for me. But like, this is the thing, is like listening to your own intuition, and then I know that this is what the world needs. I am an empath, I'm a healer, I do these things, but like, I just want to help people. And other than trying to like be more specific and trying to control people's lives, because there's a difference as control as well, it's like, that new channel will be there for people to be guided to. So if you want to work on yourself instead of being forced to work on yourself, even though the universe does that too, it's like, this is what that channel's been before. So anyway, sorry about that, less about that now. Let's pull some more cards to see what's going on for you, what your prayers are. Okay, more cards then for pile number 3, please. Pile number 3, please. 1, 2, 1 more, please. We've got the Death card with transformation, the King of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the Chariot. So yeah, there's something definitely that has to change, something that has to be let go of. You are starting a brand new phase of your life, cycle of your life, I feel. One that's going to move ahead very quickly. It's like, I see here the white horse is moving ahead faster than the dark horse, which means that you've been working on yourself. You've been putting, it could also be eclipse season. It's like the solar eclipse, like I said, which is going to be April time, and it's like you are getting rid of all those things that have hurt you in the past, the things that make you feel stuck, those fears that you need to work through. It's like a brand new passionate beginning is starting for you, and you're going to be standing in your own power. You're going to be like, this is what I want, this is what I've always want. I know it's coming into fruition for me. I need to release the things of that's keeping me held back so this new start can come in. It's like you can't see the wood for the trees at the minute because you're getting clouded with the stuff that is not necessary in your life, the worry, the stress, the heartache. But I see the spider on here has just jumped out to me, and it's like, you can weave your own web now. You can bring the things into your life that you want, and not just worry about what's going on with other people. They have their own life to live. They've got their own journey. You are now about to rise up from those ashes and start again. A brand new beginning. Let's clarify these for you, pile number 3. So we've got the 8 of Swords with the 6 of Cups. Okay. We've got the Page of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Wow, there's the Ace of Wands again with Death. Wow. Definitely a brand new beginning starting for you. We've got the, oh wow, the Chariot again with the King of Wands. And we've got the 10 of Swords with the 3 of Swords and the 6 of Wands with the Chariot. Wow. So yes, it's standing up in your power. You feel trapped at the moment with certain things, and I think it's because it's a mindset thing. The 8 of Swords here is saying you're not stuck. You're probably thinking too much about what's happened in the past. Is it going to happen again? Who says I deserve a brand new future? Well, do you know what? You do. You do deserve a brand new future. You are moving forward. You are going to be successful. You're going to get all your dreams and wishes come true for you. And it's like, it's honouring that inner child, honouring those passions within you, and knowing that this is what needs to come to the surface now. Start looking at things differently. I see the bird up here. Adjustments are required. Start looking at things a little bit differently. Then you can pave the way forward. If you see in this Chariot compared to this one, we've got the dark being pushed out by the light and the 2 white horses here. So the light is going to win. The light is winning, or has won. And you need to start shining your light now. Because look, here you are. The bird's following you saying, look, I knew, told you you could be successful. Told you could have it all. The end of all those heartbreaks, hardships, it's over. It's over. Free yourself from those mind games. Free yourself from those fears. Free yourself from the things that are holding you back. Only you can do that. Wow, this new moon is bringing in major things for you, pile number 3. Final guidance for pile number 3 then, please. Final guidance for pile number 3, please. Okay, there's the first one. And it says, I am courageous and powerful. Yes, you are. You have the power and the strength to overcome anything. This is the next one. And it says, I can guide and lead others wisely and with love. And then we have this final one. And it says, I assess matters carefully and discern wisely. You are here to be a leader in some way or another. You are here to be successful. You only need to overcome those things that have hurt you in the past, those things that have been keeping you stuck. And now know that when you start listening to your inner guidance, you can discern the things around you that don't serve you anymore. You can look at things differently. You can assess those things differently and look at things from a higher perspective. You have the power within you to do that, and you are, like I said, going to be very successful. You are moving forward into a much, much better time. A time where your prayers are now being answered, and you'll see them come to fruition within the next, I'd say, 2 to 3 months. Pile number 3, that was your reading. Because obviously I'm starting again with this channel, I'd be grateful if you liked, shared and subscribe to the channel, so we can get my message out. And like I said, when I start that new channel, I will put a message in the description box and get that up and running for you, to help you to discern, to help you to go through those things as well. Pile number 3, I'm wishing you all the best and enjoy the energy of this new moon, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.